So could you tell me the introduction about your company?
Okay. First of all, my company has been established since 2014. So in the very first beginning, the reason we are trying to have contact with Japanese companies, which is because we try to have the facial care and cosmetic products from Japan originally. So this is the reason we try to start that. And of course, in the very first beginning, we go through your service. We do have some chance to engage with the company who offers the facial care products. And also we have some samples from them and also some sample orders. And that's in the very first beginning. And then we start to have the online sales of the cosmetic products. But obviously after try many times, we realized that to sell the products through the online channel is not really working. I mean, to be commercialized in this way. So that's the reason we try to find out the different solution. For example, we also try to establish the social media, such like the Instagram and also the Facebook. So this is as you can see right now, we also have that. But unfortunately, after a couple of times years try, still it's not very successful, especially for the commercial point of view. So we also think about that we need to establish one of the facial care centers, which will enable us to do some of the facial care programs. And then, yeah, that's the reason about 5 years ago, about 4 years ago, we established the facial care centers from our side. And now we have the facial care centers and also some of the original products and original device do your service. But even though I have to say that still the business of facial care here in Taiwan, we can see that there's a potential market. But although we don't have the stable or great numbers of the revenue from us right now, but still we believe that we are in the right trend and we have a great chance once if we can find the ideal solutions from do your service and also the program and the good service and good equipment from Japan.
Okay, thank you so much. If it's possible, I mean, if you don't mind, could you give us some sales revenue, if you don't mind?
Okay, the sales revenue for the facial care from our side is, to be honest with you, recently we do for the facial care for last 2 years because of COVID-19. Even we have the facial care centers I mentioned, but numbers of the facial care service is not so good because of the people they are not have no willing and not to come. I mean, going out to have the service of the facial care. So the numbers of the facial care during the last 2 years is not so good. I would say that it's below 1 million NT dollars per year. It's very low.
Okay, thank you. Also, so you mentioned about sales channels a little bit, like social medias and e-commerce, stuff like that. But do you have some other sales channels besides that?
Okay, so currently we do have sales channels go to, the main sales channels of the cosmetic products, we only go through the facial care programs. For example, when some of the customers, they came to our facial care centers, and of course they will have our service of the facial care programs. So once after the programs, if the customer, they feels good and they has the willing to purchase the products which we are using during the program for them, and then we will recommend them to buy some of the facial care products for their home use applications. That's a majority we are doing right now.
Oh, okay, understood.
Yeah.
And also, could you give me, if you don't mind, how many employees do you have in your company?
Now we have only one of the employee. Yeah, one of the facial care employee. For the facial care parts. Yeah. So they are in charge of the reason we don't increase the numbers, which is because frankly, after those 2 years, records, as I mentioned, is not so good. So of course, right now we are still thinking for the good service, the good functions of the facial care device, and also including the programs which can be applied for our facial care centers. Sorry. So I think that until we find out the ideal solutions of the device and programs, I would say that we might still not to increase the numbers of our employees, because now it's still we might still dealing with the same situations, even we increase the numbers of the employee.
Okay, so just you and one employees.
Yeah, for the facial care parts, yes, yeah.
So besides facial care parts, there also some employees as well?
Yes, I have the solar cell original business. Actually, if you're talking about solar cell business, our customer employee now has 2 partners working with me. But except for 2 partners, I also have the several of the project coordinators. I have to say that because we are not in the mass production position, so we are more like design house. So we try to coordinate some of the foreign company. For example, some of the company from the European areas, we are trying to engage with them. Also, recently we have the great chance to working with potential companies who willing to working as an agency here in Taiwan. So I believe that for this year, like I say, we will try to increase the numbers of the employee as well.
Okay, thank you. Is there any Japanese employees or no?
No, right now we don't have the Japanese employee. Yeah.
Okay, only Taiwanese employees.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to go on to the next question. Could you tell me some of the failures? If you don't mind. Could you share some experiences of what didn't go well? To us.
You mean what kind of experience during? Yeah.
Yes. What kind of experiences of what didn't go well with for example, with the when you deal with the Japanese companies, or for example,
you mean the negative side, something like this?
Yes. For example, financially, logistically, product delivery and stuff like that, or complaining.
Okay, frankly, I have to say that generally I'm satisfied with the companies from, go to your service or to the no matter do your service or even I have a visit to you during the last few years, I have to say that I'm fully satisfied. Of course, we have some failures, especially some of the not smoothly going projects, especially for last year. But I have to say that even though we still have to say that this is kind of try and errors for us as well, because I have to say that this is the way we find the final solutions. I mean, the final solutions. I believe that we must go through this try and errors and maybe some misunderstandings, maybe some of the inconvenience from time to time. But I would say that it doesn't mean that there's some bad experience at all. That, if you ask me, yeah.
Thank you. Have you experienced some complaints from your customers, or yeah, or if you have those experiences, would you share some?
As I recall, I didn't expect, maybe not go through me, maybe do my employee, but as I recall that we didn't get any too much, complaint from the customers. The reason, I think this main reason is because of that. Let's just concentrate for the facial care parts. Okay. The reason I think we didn't get much of the complaint from customer. The reason is I always told to my employee that we should not try to sell the products to the customers, even they come to our service, because I also told them that I believe that the products will tell us. It's not go to sell. We have the program service to the customers, right? So once if the customer can feel that the product is good, and then all we have to do is just give them the hint, and just to tell them, okay, if you like that, we can sell to you. That's the way we trying to deal with the customers. So maybe in that way, I would say that the customer, when they come to our service, they will have not much of the pledge to feel that someone to push them to buy the products. Yeah.
That's true. That's very important when you do sales. That's true. Okay. If you don't have any failures, I would like to go on to the next question. So what do you expect from Japanese companies? For example, what kind of initiatives would you like to undertake? And
okay.
Yeah.
For now, I think that in terms of the facial care programs, I would like to say that due to the unsuccessful projects as we deal with before, right? So because of that, we have more understanding about the situation, about especially how to deal with the facial care device when we try to import to Taiwan. So in that case, I would say that I really hope that if there's any opportunity, you can try to deliver a message to your customers who also willing to engage with Taiwanese areas, especially for the facial care device. I will say that we are happy to offer the service and also offer the our assistance to them, because I believe that we are in the good position, and also we are ready to engage with them already. Yeah.
So basically, you are open to like any companies, even though. So for example, if you can I ask from the language aspect or negotiation or speed of transactions, or ideal collaborations, if you have some?
Okay, so according to the facial care device, as we are talking about right now, I would say that because as I mentioned, we are trying to offer the facial care programs to Taiwanese customers. So in that case, I would say that we are happy and intend to offer the service for those of the customers if they intend to engage with Taiwanese market. So in this case, because of the facial care device, before they import to Taiwanese market, they must have the Taiwanese FDA approve and to get the license from FDA Taiwan. So in that case, I would say that we are happy to offer our service to those of people who are willing to engage with Taiwan, because I would say that in order to follow the regulation from FDA Taiwan, we must to have the programs, and also must to have the test times, and also that is a necessary step. It's not possible to skip or to get any shortcuts to get to that. But we are willing to do the service to any of them.
Any of them, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But do you have some of your personal preferences? Like, for example, the speed of transactions. In terms of speed of transactions, for example, when you ask them some of the documents, and maybe it's better for you if they send you the documents much like early as possible. So
okay.
Those things, yeah.
I think that for the documentation issues, still I have to say that even we have some unsuccessful projects, but still, actually I don't think there's any claim about the documentation issues, because it takes time, but it doesn't mean because there's no, unless the materials cannot be delivered at all. Otherwise, I don't think there is any complaint or any concern from me, because it takes time, as my understanding. But yeah, if you ask me, I don't think that I don't have any complaint or concern about that at all. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
To move on to the next question.
I'm sorry. By the way, I almost forgot to mention about another key issues, because maybe you didn't know that. I would like to explain since we are talking about a facial care device which import to Taiwan. So according to the FDA regulation here in Taiwan, I would like to deliver a message for those of the potential suppliers from Japan. There's two of the important steps for the FDA Taiwan. Of course, we know that all of the facial care device from Japanese supplier, they do have the test or so-called certification originally from Japanese markets. But I still have to say that according to Taiwanese FDA regulation, it seems the standards of the FDA Taiwan, which is quite different from Japanese FDA regulations. For example, in some case, the device in Japan, they are so-called the beauty care standards. But in Taiwanese case, Taiwanese FDA might have will be after the inspections, they will become the medical grade of the device. So this is a quite different situation, which the potential supplier from Japan, they must be aware of that, because that is not about the it's not about the about how we change the device. Because if the supplier who intend to keep the same function of the machine, device running, and then also if they intend to engage with Taiwanese market, and I would say that we must to fulfill the regulation from FDA Taiwan. That is a non-negotiable policy as I can tell. So this is also I think it's the main reason sometimes we will be requested to have the medical grade of the documentations, even they are so-called the beauty care grade of device from Japan. I think that is a big difference. So for this kind of information, I think that in the near future, if there is such kind of the requirements from FDA Taiwan, I would say that there must be concern from the supplier from Japan too, because that's necessary. It's non-negotiable, and also we don't have any way to avoid to change the policies. So this is an important message I would like to deliver to all of them.
Okay, so you mean they have to pass the Taiwanese FDA and also medical regulations in Taiwan?
Yeah, I mean, if it becomes because there's two of the steps. The first step of the FDA Taiwan, we must to submit the documentation accordingly in order to allow them to have the pre-inspection in advance. And after the pre-inspections, the FDA Taiwan will be will give us the definition about what kind of the grade will be follows based on our submit device. So for example, if the definition is so-called the medical grade of the device, and then we must follow the medical grade device, and we need to submit the documentation, even the all the necessary license according to the medical grade applications. So the first step inspection, and secondly follow the definition, and eventually if we go to the everything goes well after inspection, then we will be able to get the approve and the license of the FDA Taiwan, and then we can allow to import to Taiwan this market.
Okay, thank you for the description. I understood.
Yeah.
Thank you. And let's go on to the next question. What kind of companies, industry or business type, or specific products requests, what kind of companies would you like to collaborate with?
I would say that for now, since we have the different, we are still looking for the right solution, the right way to approach the Taiwanese markets. So I would say that our target right now is looking for the advance of the facial care device, which are from Japan, and including the facial care programs from Japan as well. So that will be my targets from Japan. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So beauty salons, and the companies which they have the beauty products. Is that
I would say that not just the beauty products. The core value, if you ask me, the core service of the facial care right now, from our opinions, it must be based on the facial care device as a beginning. Because I have to let you know that if we start in with facial care device with service, and then which means we will have a chance to offer the facial care programs to the customer here in Taiwan, do the facial care programs. So in this case, the customer will have a chance to know about the products, right? I mean, the facial care products. So I believe, yeah, this is a better way. And also the reason I mentioned about this way is because of as my understanding, most of the facial care salon centers in Taiwan, they are apply the beauty care device from China.
Okay.
Mostly, yeah, from China mostly. And unfortunately, because of this market is kind of in the gray zone. I mean, people are not really well organized, and also they are not very well know about the grade of the facial care device. But they are easily to get the machine from China, even they are not legally. You know what I mean? They are not legally to get that. So you can imagine that for those of the facial care centers in Taiwan, they are using the device from China, and also they cannot sell the machine. They buy it, they offer the service. But from my opinions, the machine from China, of course, they are working, but comparing with advanced technology from Japan, they might be not that good, or maybe some inconvenient about the safety issues. But those of the issues are maybe easily to be ignored from the end customers. So when I have watch out for, I mean, to notice this kind of the market situation, I believe that once if we can have the well organized for everything, and also to have the legally to import the machine from Japan, and also the program from Japan, and then we will be capable to represent and to deliver the message to all of the facial care services in Taiwan, because there's a better solutions and more safe and more high performance when compared with current from China only. That's a potential market, as I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I see. Understood. Okay, thank you. So the final question is, what do you plan to do domestically, I mean locally, in the future?
Okay. It's a very good question. Ideally, I would say that once if we have the chance to engage with the potential supplier who willing to supply their facial care device to Taiwan, I would say that we are happy to offer the service based on our service, and of course we will offer our proposal how to go to the certification, and go to the FDA Taiwan, and after that, I would say that we will consider to offer the proposal about how to host the seminars, which to represent the service, the device, and also the programs, do the seminar to those of the potential customers who are willing to have more understanding about this advanced device. So at the seminar, I think that we will have the lot of opportunity to engage with the potential customers to go to the seminar. So yeah, that would be the first steps if you ask me how to keep progress for Taiwanese market.
Okay. So having a seminar is your kind of like your plan for the future?
Yes, yes, yeah, because I believe that the seminar is the quick, I mean, the faster way to get the people's attention, and they can attend during the seminar. They can have more understanding. Also, we can have a chance to engage the more as much as we can about the candidates. Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Do you have some other plans besides seminar? Having a seminar?
For now, I would say the seminar will be kind of the quick plans to approach most of the customer. But of course, here in Taiwan, because of the I believe it's the same, maybe like Japan as well, because of the social media, which is also quite of the it's a majority for, I mean, to deliver some of the hot news or hot informations. I would say that social media definitely is also the important channels we must to engage with. So at the seminar, or even in the same time, we can also deliver the those kind of the service, or even go to the social media, and also if it's possible, and if the budget is acceptable, maybe we are also trying to establish kind of the YouTubers who are trying to deliver the interesting informations, because if you have the YouTubers who trying to deliver such kind of the information about facial care from time to time, which means we are capable to building up our own platforms, building up our fans who are waiting, who will have a chance to get those information. So yeah, YouTubers, or even the I mean, not try to cooperate with others. We can try to start in with our own, I mean, to train in our own teams to have the YouTubers. Yeah, something like this.
That's a very good strategy, I think. So
yeah, but
yeah.
Sorry, but I think that would be not the first. If you ask me, that is not the first priority, because facial care, it takes time, because it really takes time. And yeah, social media is definitely is a trend, but that is not easy to connect with the revenue in the very first beginning. So like I say, that the first step is to have seminar, and then YouTube as a, you can say, as a long-term consideration. We must do that.
Yeah, I really understood. Thank you so much for answering those questions. And so that's all questions for now. So if you don't have any additional information that you want to share, but if you don't, that's all for now. So thank you so much for your time today. So we are looking forward to your continued support in the future, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. And once again, thank you for your time and your interview. And I'm looking forward to see all of the potential supply from Japan as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. So,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So have a great day.
Okay, the same to you. Have a good day.